Hello everyone. I'm back with yet another topic on finance again, the term insurance for Indian families. Before I get into this topic, let me bring one character, Rajesh. He is just 38 years old. He is hale and healthy, and as usual, in the morning he left to office, but he never returned back. His family survived with the little savings that he had, but it supported hardly 6 months. After that, family didn't have, or the wife didn't have any source of income to support the children and the elders. Then she alarmingly asked a question to herself: why didn't we plan this before? This is exactly what I'm going to ponder in this video. Will your family be financially safe even in your absence? Let us see this situation in detail. So, in the story that I just spoke about, Rajesh didn't have a term insurance in place. Term insurance is nothing but a income to the family even in your absence. This is very simple when we speak, but in reality, if we don't plan for it, then it shows its true color. So, what happens when you are not there to support your family? Now, let me tell you in another way. You are a salaried employee or a businessman. Apart from you, you have a family to support, or children whose dreams you have to support. Apart from you, your normal expenses. And in this case, what will happen to all this in your absence? The dreams stop one day, or you have built up a support so that all these things will move ahead even in your absence. This is where, rather than what a term insurance helps you to do. Now, if you ask me who all needs a term insurance, anybody and everybody who are salaried employees or a business owner, they have a dependents or parents. All of these people require term insurance. Now, when we talk about term insurance to any of these audiences, they try to compare insurance with investment. So they try to buy endowment plans because they give it, apart from securing your life, it also gives some returns. But whether it supports the total coverage required by your family, that is the question you need to check before buying all this. Normally, the mistake that Indians make is that couple insurance and investments together. which is the greatest mistake that a person can ever make in their life, and depend on only endowment plan for insurance purpose. And they just take insurance just for the sake of insuring. That is why I'm telling it will be giving you only very low coverage. And it's better not. It is equivalent to not having an insurance. What is a term insurance? You pay a very small premium amount and get a large cover. It's totally protection and it doesn't have any returns. But why is it of so big importance? As I narrated the story in the beginning, it will replace the income of the lost person. Even in the absence of the person with income, this insurance supports the entire family. It takes care of all your financial liabilities and your financial dreams. It actually replaces your income to your family. It pays off the loans that you've taken. It secures your child's education. So, this is why it matters a lot. Actually speaking, we don't insure ourselves. We insure for the sake of our family's protection, even in our absence. But then the real question comes now. How much cover do you need? I should say you will actually need 15 to 20 percentage of your total annual income. So let us see how to build our insurance corpus. If let your income is 10 lakhs, you will approximately need 2 crores of coverage. Now you need to add your liabilities like home loans or educational goals of your kids or other future that you've planned as for your family. Because all these get stopped in your absence, and so your insurance should support all this. So adding all this, you will require a coverage more than 1 crore. And now the question comes, when should I buy? The best time is now, and not even today, it is now. Why? Because if you are young, you have lot more years in your life, so the cost of your insurance is very cheap and it keeps continuing. And next is health. As you are young, it is normally assumed that you are healthy. So when you're healthy, the premium becomes low. So your total, what to say, the amount that you're going to spend on your will be much, much cheaper the younger you look into it. And now, if you ask me, okay, I understood the importance of term insurance. I even understood how much should I insure myself. How do I go and check for the insurers? Actually, this that is where we as financial planners come into. We help you understand all this, even suggest you a more reliable insurance insurer whom you can rely on. And while you're taking the insurance, we need to always see that we are covered sufficiently, and also we have to take care of important riders like critical illness and accidental death. Critical illness is a rider. Rider is like a small additional support to your term insurance, which again comes to help in case of critical illness. If the insured person suddenly has comes across some critical illness and his employment has to be stopped, or he has to still fund his, but his income stops because of various reasons that he is not able to go for his work. And even this critical illness will come up with medical, what to say, medical. requirement, which again requires money. So if you have this rider with your term insurance, it will take care of the liability that comes up at this particular condition. Next, accidental death. Like people who are always on travel kind of work normally needs to take this rider because there are more chances of they meeting with some accident and loss will happen to the family. And if you are not insured yourself, the family suffers even financially. So that's the reason we need to take into consideration the accidental insurance as a rider. So, and the common mistakes what people do is they hide their medical history. By hiding your medical history, you're bringing in more trouble rather than insuring yourself. What happens is, in your absence, if your insurer comes to know that your medical history to get cheap insurance, your total investment goes waste and your family still suffers. Taking low cover. Don't take insurance for the sake of insurance. If you're going to insure properly so that your family don't suffer. And by delaying your purchase, you're again increasing your financial commitment and not helping anybody. So these are the three things taken care before even you think about insurance. See, you will easily be able to answer all this if you think you want to go ahead with create financial stress for family or you want to give a financial security to your dependents. If you are able to distinguish between these two, if you have a clarity, then I should say you have crossed your river and you will surely go in for covering your family sufficiently. So I have only one line to say. If you love your family, prove it financially. That means you are going to secure them so that even in your absence, your goes ahead without any hurdles. This is where term insurance will help you and your family reach. So now what are the actions here? You have to check what is your current coverage. You should see if there is any downfall or you're covered more. Covered more is fine, but if you have a downfall or you're covered less, you need to calculate the rest of the amount by taking insurance to cover you properly. Now, if you want to know what is the actual coverage you require or you are not covered properly, then just message me Protect so that I can help you protect your family and help you reach your financial freedom at a fastest pace. So don't leave your family's future to chance. Instead, just message me so that we can plan your insurance properly. You can either message me or you will have a link in the description of this video. By clicking to that link, you take a free discovery call with me so that you and your family is protected for the rest of your life. So if you found this video to be helpful to you, or if you feel it is going to help somebody else in your family or in your friend circle, feel free to circulate this to the others to get more people get the awareness about the term insurance and they also secure their family at the right time with the right coverage. So thanks for listening to me and hope you will spread this message across. So bye till I come up with the next video on the yet another financial topic.